Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Let's go started. What the best compliment you ever heard? The best praise I have ever heard in my life is my father's praise to my mother's and my father's praise to me and my sibling. This is because the praise that my father's gift was not excessive, fair and equal to all my family members. And every time a compliment was given to use, my father always instructed the praise was given only the purpose of educating, for that we will not become arrogant, self-proud human being that lead to ugliness. Still fresh in my memory, my father praised for me when I was said to a good child, listened to work, never spoke rudely, and was always polite in talking to my family member. Always helped my mothers and well as praised every energy I expended to help daily activity at home and also excellent in my academic. Do you think praise is good in organization? Extreme praise in organization created a toxic culture that instills envy in people who don't get praise. It is not wrong to praise others with the good done, so that the person doing the good will continue to do it, but keep in mind that there are times when the praise can be like a person that kill the soul if it happen in excess. For example, the kind of type of praise that should not be done are praising to the extreme, praising so much that it can hurt someone, praising the which thing that lie, praising stranger, and praising until yourself become arrogant. In dealing with the problem, each of need to be vigilant over every act that done, whether in giving praise or receiving praise. What kind of praise do you want to get in the future? In my opinion, praise is given for good deed, beneficial to other people, as well as constructive praise or for self advantage in the form of knowledge, property, rank, and so on. Such praise is necessary to motivate yourself, to be motivated to other. Pray that make one more successful in life. Pray build spirit and does not bring down others. Because constructive praise can be a benefit and guide for other more in striving to do something. Praise is given to increase motivation and quality of work in the organization, then it should be continued. Good praise in the organization can be a motivator. As a Muslim, it is very important to maintain good relations with other human beings. Islam teaches in people to careful in praising and when given praise. Being in an organization, I'm comforted with co-worker who like to be praised and co-worker who do good without expecting anything in return and without intention. For me, coworkers who get compliment also need to make themselves more motivated. While for coworkers who do not expect my praise, it is also necessary so that good relation among coworkers continue. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Bidayah Binti Abbas. My student ID 268739. So I will start the job interview with the first question. What are the best compliment do you ever heard? My first best compliment I ever heard is you are an extremely reliable employee I have got, and you always get the job done well and on time. Second question, do you think compliment is good in an organization? Yes, compliment is good in an organization. It is important not to take coworkers, employees, or managers for granted. Everyone wants to feel recognized and appreciated for their accomplishments. Writing good things only in the performance review is not something appreciated because the managers do it once in a while. If people feel like their hard work and efforts are not being seen, they may become demotivated. This is why compliments can play such a massive role in improving the overall environment of your workplace. They may seem like words, but they can boost morale and improve business overall workings in ways you never thought possible. Offering sincere compliment is a great way to show people kindness and support both in and out of the workplace. Especially important to make an effort to praise the employees for their continued efforts and accomplishments. Without spending so much as a cent, we can improve upon relationship in the workplace tenfold with just a few kind words to recognize co-workers' hard work. Third question, what kind of compliments that you wish to get in future? Why I need compliments? Every employee wants to know that they are performing well at their job. Recognizing my strengths and abilities in their workplace is a great way to boost my confidence. This could lead to company's continued success as well. If I just completed a large and troublesome project, this compliment will go a long way. For example, nice job on your presentation, or you made some great points in the meeting today. Fourth question, be in organization, definitely you will face people that love compliments versus people that do it without any other intention. As a human being, which one do you prefer to work with? Love compliment or do without any intention? Unfortunately, work days are often hectic and we forget that some quick words can significantly impact morale. As human being, I prefer to work with compliment. Starting a new job can be scary, even for experienced professionals. They have to learn new processes, technology, and work styles. Offering compliments to new coworkers in their first few weeks on the job can help them feel more comfortable and like they are becoming a part of the team. It's good to show appreciation for the skills, insight, and perspective a new coworkers bring. For example, like you are very creative, or you have been a great addition to the team, or maybe I'm excited to work with someone with your experience. Complimenting coworkers on skill is a good way to encourage them to continue to build skills that are essential for succeeding in the role of growing in their career. For example, like you are a great communicator, or I really admire your work ethic, or maybe you are so organized, can you give me some tips? While it may be easy for some people to display their ethicism regularly, Providing this compliment to your team members is a great way to express your appreciation for their positive and energizing demeanor. Not only are they enjoying their job, but they will enjoy receiving this compliment too. With so many different personalities and opinions in the workplace, it's important to recognize an individual insights and contribution. Show appreciation when a co-worker supports the teams with their actions or contributions. Managers need encouragement too. Whether it's a new manager or one you have reported to for a while, try to encourage continued demonstration of the behaviors you like to see in a leader. For example, like, you give me the autonomy I need to learn at my own pace and ask questions when I need to. Or maybe you show appreciation for everyone at the team. You show appreciation for everyone on the team. That's it. Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Kokilavani Sanggaran, metric number 268386. Today I'm going to discuss about the job interview. The first question is, what are the best compliment do you ever heard? The best compliment that I ever heard is, your efforts lately have not gone unnoticed. You keep impressing me with your hard work. I really appreciate how reliable you are. Your contribution was amazing. You are really outdid yourself. The second question, do you think compliment is good in an organization? Yes, because it establishing a positive organizational culture, one in which employees and managers support one another, should be a top priority for organizations. Expressing praise and gratitude is particularly important for keeping up morale. Gratitude makes people feel valued, and positive feedback has been shown to remove the negative effects of stress on employees' performance. Next, the compliment givers tend to believe the other person won't enjoy their interaction as much as they actually do. In fact, they often believe their exchange will probably make a person a little comfortable. Yet consistently, receiving compliment brightens people's day much more than anticipated, leaving them feeling better and less uncomfortable than givers expect. From the outside, it seems obviously that receiving a compliment would make someone feel better. And compliments also encouraging leaders to give a positive and specific feedback quickly. Personalized attention is crucial to create a bond between an employee, leader, and a company. Encouraging employees to praise their teammates. Ask employees to get in the habit of telling each other good job. Sharing success with the upper leadership. For tasks that are extremely well done, pass that praise along to upper leadership. It's a way to provide recognition beyond the walls of a department, spotlight a rising star, or promote behaviors and results. Not only that, passing on comments or praise to your employees when it comes from outside your department. When compliments are received from people outside of your department, pass them on. This lets your team know others see them as valuable and contributing to the company. We can never hear too often that we are doing a good job. The third question is, what kind of a compliment that you wish to get in future and why? Okay, I wish to get a compliment, for example, that someone telling me that you play a crucial role in our company's success. Okay, why I'm telling I wish to get this feature is, this is because employee engagement recognition helps keep a team happy with our job and overall improves our quality of life. This way, they are more likely to stick with your company. As a result, you will increase your employees' retention rates. Not only that, over time, team members create a strong bonds, learning to rely on each other for different tasks and work challenges. Next, an overreaching employee recognition benefit is that it boosts the team's morale even during a tough times because they know they are someone to turn for help. And also, engaging employees keep the team productively levels higher and can even increase them over the long run. With a good recognition program in a place, people feel valued and have a personal purpose, do their best work rather than just aimlessly putting in the effort for someone else, all of the result in a positive work environment. So these are the reason why I wish to get the compliment such like that. And finally, as a human being, I prefer to work with love compliments because giving and receiving compliment is not only fun, it also boosts a motivation and has a positive impact on performance among your colleagues. Compliments help us communicate that appreciate we will feel toward one another. And I would define a compliment as any sort of sincere appreciation of a trait in someone or behavior or appearance. That's it. Thank you so much.
Thank you for the question. It's actually a very interesting question. I've heard many compliments throughout my working life, but the best compliments that I've ever heard were actually related to my work ethics and discipline at work. For example, one of the many compliments that I've gotten are that I'm a helpful person, I help people at work, I help my colleagues, I'm not very stingy with my knowledge, I teach them. As I'm working in a civil organization, my roster is ever changing, so it's important for me or someone like me to help other people because we don't get courses whenever we change our workplace. So it's always the previous or the older staffs teaching the newer staffs. So it's actually a very good quality, and I'm happy that I'm being seen for that quality. I personally think compliments are very important in an organization because it motivates us and we feel appreciated for what you've done, and we feel seen for our qualities. We know that we are being valued in the organization. That being said, only appropriate compliments are good. Any compliment that's being sexual or physical, that shouldn't be done at the first place. Like, it should never be okay in any organization. And luckily now we have law and like we have things that protect us from those kind of things. So any compliment that's not sexual, that's not physical, that's inappropriate, that's is good for a person. That's actually a very interesting question. I'm actually a very awkward person, so any kind of compliments that's not over the top, not something that I'm not, like if I'm doing something in level 1, I prefer the compliments to stay in level 1, not at level 10 or 20, because it's not something that I've done. So I prefer when the compliments are like appropriate to what I've done and not something that's overdone. Of course, I don't want any compliments that are personal or like any inappropriate compliments. I would like compliments solely on what I've done, my work, the way I work, my work ethics. That's actually a very good question. In any organization, there are many types of people, and there are people who does things for compliments. There are people who don't do any job with an intention. In my personal opinion, it's not wrong to have an intention for compliments. If you love compliments, I feel like it works both ways. If you like compliments, then you would do your job solely because you want compliments. So it works both ways. The work is still being done. So whether or not you like compliments or you don't do your job with that intention, the work is still being done. So I actually don't have any preference, as long as that nobody messes my things for their intention. So I actually don't have any preference. I am on the fence. I'm okay with anything. You do you. Thank you for the questions.